anything like that. Wide right.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles?
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program, where we talk the sports and other stuff, like St. Patrick's season. Remember, kids, don't overdrink on March 17th. Do what I do. Pace yourself with an 8-ball and some mushrooms. Be responsible, you little Irish brats. Anyway, I'm Roy Harter, and here's your host, Mr. Eastside David McDonald.
Eastside Dave. Eastside Dave.
Roy, I'd like to thank you for your introduction, but I'm not going to.
No.
That was rude. That was inconsiderate. What the hell? You're advising mushrooms
And 8-balls.
and goddamn and what else?
8 balls, David.
Right,
Matt.
Roy. It's about the Guinness. If you don't want to do the booze, I agree with that. But you should be having some red cabbage. You should be look. We got a lot to get into. It's the Davey Mac Sports Program live right now on a March 2nd, 2024. I am here at my apartment because tomorrow, Sunday, March 3rd, is the St. Patrick's Belmar Parade. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Biggest St. Patrick's parade in the state of New Jersey.
Oh.
Okay? This is a fact. And we at 95.9 The Rat, we call it because it goes right past our radio station. And then when it gets past the radio station, we get on the float and keep doing the broadcast, all the while drinking. This entire process lasts from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., so there's no shot in hell we could have done a DMSP tomorrow.
Oh.
If we had done it after the parade, it would have been like, Roy, what do you want to talk about, buddy? What kind of sports do you want to talk about,
High lie, baby.
huh? Maybe it's not. Maybe now's that time for that Freeman McNeil goddamn speech you were about to give. As you can perhaps hear, I'm also watching the dogs who are in the middle of a little bit of some fisticuffs here. So I will give them exactly 2 more seconds until I will tell them to stop it.
You know, David, that doesn't actually work. When you bark, when you shout at a dog like that, they actually think you're barking, and they kind of.
No, this works. Look at this. Look who came right up to my legs. The dogs. This works when the alpha dog, when the big dog is in town. Roy.
Oh yeah.
They listen to the big dog. Okay,
Yeah.
That's what happens.
When I yell at my dogs, they just bark right back at me.
Well, with all due respect, I don't want you to take offense, but you're a diminutive 5'5" Aryan man. The best thing you've got. See, the problem is you yell at them in English. If you used your Germanic roots to your advantage and started screaming at them in German, those dogs would fucking smarten up real quick.
Yeah. I don't have any German.
You know, if you started doing the Roy Harter, Scheißen gut lucken, in quiet, stopping the boxing, make sure you stop it, rolls over, plays dead thing, just like the Judas. If you did that, Roy, those dogs would fucking behave like that.
Yeah.
My dogs are very well behaved.
They did come running as soon as you went to the German accent.
Yeah.
The minute you
As
started
soon
doing
as
it.
I came- Listen, these dogs listen to the Dave, man. They just get a little out of control. The problem is they're constantly in a battle for the Dave man's love. And that's why we get a constant thing. And I'm not going to go into what happened last week, but Sonny destroyed the fucking Mario Kart game. I told you about that, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I got a replacement. I want to thank Nintendo for giving me a digital replacement because I told you I had joined the 8,000 point club on Mario Kart. I come home, you know, me and the kids go to my mom's, go to Beanie Mac's house for dinner.
Yeah.
Every Saturday or Sunday. And I go there, but I leave the dogs there because my mom's got a little dog. And she's like, my little dog's going to get eaten by your 2 fucking ferocious weekend dogs.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And I come home, the goddamn game is broken. Jesus Christ. Nintendo Switch, I must thank you.
Yeah.
I must thank you. Digital copy, Roy, total restore. And so now I'm fucking right back in it. Online, Roy,
Yeah.
I played 4 races today. All 4 top 5 finishes. One of the races, I got number 1.
Nice. Congratulations, David.
You know who I competed against? The country of Japan.
Oh, yeah, that's a
I was the only American in the group because they're all up right now.
yeah.
This is like at 8 o'clock in the morning. Everyone New York Standard Time is fucking asleep in America, not the Dave man.
No, or the Japanese.
When you're sleeping, I'm working.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between you and me.
Yeah. And the Japanese, they're eating sushi while I'm sleeping.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Eating sushi. I mean, it sounds like you're going into the comedy realm of a certain little puppet that used to appear on the Davey Mac Sports Program, whose name must not be spoken. It's not my fault that Ryan Leafs. No, what was the swimmer's name? Ryan, whatever the fucking stupid ass swimmer's name. Ryan something. And then he had the goddamn racist sister. And then I had a puppet named after what the sister said, but that's been forgotten. The reference has been forgotten to history.
I wasn't trying to be racist, David. It's just most of the places I order sushi from are Japanese.
I know that sushi. So anyway,
now,
by the way, update on the pizza delivery gate. We can't call it Pizzagate because apparently that name's been trademarked and taken already. Yep. So update on the pizza delivery gate. If you forget, last week I ordered a pizza. I go right to the door, and instead of handing it to me in my hands, the little fucking brat from the local pizzeria I ordered from, he puts it on the ground, right on the wet fucking ground because it was raining that morning.
Yeah.
Pizza delivery gate update. The guy is demanding to give me a free dinner.
Oh.
He called me up this past Wednesday, and he says, look, I'm still thinking about it. I know your dad. He came here for 35 goddamn years every Friday. You guys have been giving us business for years. I'd like to treat you to a goddamn family dinner on us. We'll either deliver it to you or you can come in, and we'll give you the best service.
Oh.
I said, I don't like freebies like this. I'm not trying to be a dick. I said, you're still going to get my business.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell that little stupid fucking idiot, your little fucking delivery boy, if he ever puts my goddamn food on the wet ground again, I'm coming around to your pizzeria with a goddamn baseball bat. Okay?
Yeah. You don't want to piss off those delivery boys, David. They could, spit in your food.
Yeah, I'm actually that case was so traumatic. I'm thinking of not getting delivery anymore. I'm thinking from now on, I'm just going to go pick up my own fucking pizza. Forget it. The whole delivery system has been ruined now by that kid who put it on the fucking ground rather than into my hands. So I don't know, Roy, but if I take Andy, it's Andy's Pizzeria.
Yeah.
If I take the free family dinner, Roy, I'm going to invite my cousins from Ireland, Roy Harter and Bobby O. Tambura.
Count me in, David.
And Big A. McAndrew Gold.
Yeah.
And Bobo O. Hennessy. We're just going to say, fuck the family. I'm going to go, no, these are my relatives.
Yeah.
We're just going to have an Untouchables type beautiful fucking Italian dinner, just us.
Yeah.
And we're also going to tell Andy, whether or not you have a legal liquor license, we're going to be bringing in booze and drinking at your restaurant.
Yeah, and let him know that I'm going to order the sushi.
I will not let him know that. Andy's taking this very seriously. But I at least appreciate that they are finally treating me like the big shot that I am, unlike the local police department.
Don't worry, Dave. I hear all the big shots are involved in Pizzagate.
The local police department, Roy, I come out to my car. There's a goddamn ticket on my fucking car.
Uh-oh.
You know what the ticket is for? Car's not registered. I go, this is fucking impossible. In the history of the world, no one, when their car is parked, no one gets a ticket for non-registered vehicle.
Well, let me ask you this.
So, no. Okay, fine.
I'm just curious if your car was actually registered or not.
All right, Roy, there was a mix-up. And I had to go to the DMV, and there was a mix-up.
Okay.
I had a piece of paper that said my car was registered until July of 2024.
Okay.
It was handwritten.
Well, at least that's what I thought I had. Actually, I had an application that I was supposed to fill, submit, and get my car registered until July of 2024. The application somehow is the only thing I had, or the first half of I don't know how I was so confused. But I go to the DMV, I go, look at this piece of paper. This says July 2024. They go, this is the fucking application, you idiot. But here's my point. I've lived in this goddamn town. Me and my family have lived in this goddamn fucking town. These two towns, Spring Lake and Spring Lake, for 45 years. Mm. The local police are not supposed to be a gotcha crew. They're not supposed to be going around finding people's parked cars outside of my house and giving tickets for no registration. That's unheard of. Yeah. A ticket on a parked car is for fucking, it's too far from the curb. It's this. You parked in the fucking fire lane, whatever. Who goes around checking people's registration? Cops that are looking to fucking bust the Dave man.
Yep.
So you know what I did?
Oh, boy.
I called up the goddamn chief of police. Yes, I did.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. And the reason why I'm telling you fuckers about it is because if my body is found fucking lifeless in the Spring Lake Heights woods, you know who done it, baby.
Yeah.
The local police took out the fucking loudmouth.
I look forward to the McDonald's.
I'm letting you know that's what's happening right now. I've squashed my beef with the local pizzeria. Now I have a more substantially dangerous beef with the local police department. But the fucking I think Roy's camera just fucking.
He doesn't believe beef with the police, Dave. That's why he disappeared.
Roy, get back to us. You're goddamn fun. You hit your button or something.
I look forward.
So Robert,
I look forward to your version of walking tall. After the sheriff beats you up, you just going into the courtroom and being like, vote for me and I'll never allow this to happen again. Then you take your shirt off.
Walking tall, or you might be seeing at some point Davey Mac recreating the film, Falling Down with Michael Douglas. Did you ever see that?
No, I may have to check that out on the way to my gig tonight.
You've never seen Falling Down with Michael Douglas?
No, my thing is when I get knocked down, I get back up again.
Oh wait, Roy's back.
Sorry.
Roy, I got really fucking scared that the police department tried to silence you. What an eerie time for a dropout. We're talking about the cops are probably going to shut my mouth up, and there goes fucking Roy. And by the way, Sammy the Bull, I'm now suspecting that maybe you're fucking ratting me out to the feds because that was some weird ass timing. All right, now you're gonna fucking rat out Gotti, Sammy, huh?
It is good you settled your beef with the Italians before you started taking on the police department.
There's a lot of Irish cops, too. So it's a good point. But, no, I've gotten so many stupid-ass fucking tickets that don't... Roy, are you with me on this one? Local police departments, you really are supposed to do the whole protect and serve shit.
Yeah, of course.
You're not out there fucking trying to, stake people out and catch fucking local residents who have lived here longer than you.
Yeah, no, I know that. And
Dad was a fucking councilman 30 years ago. Mom was a legendary fucking local school teacher of 25 years. I'm a public figure in the community. And this is the respect I get.
Is it possible you haven't given Roy all the details? Is this your first call you've made to the chief of police about tickets in your neighborhood?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Oh. Yeah.
But this was the most ramped up and excited I went because I point blank asked the chief of police, you guys trying to fuck with me? Are you guys targeting me? Am I on some weird fucking thing where you guys, because I'm going to tell you something. If there's some kind of fucking war, between, let's try to run this guy out of town. I ain't ever going to leave. I'm fucking crazy. What I'll do is I'll fucking shoot my mouth off about how corrupt you motherfuckers are unless you start leaving me alone.
That'll probably work really well for you, David.
Oh, no, I'm going to be dead by 2025. By January 1st. This is the last year on Earth that you're probably going to see the Dave Mac. Enjoy it. Make sure you fucking subscribe and look at all the... Roy, did you see the new playlist I made?
I did. Nice playlist.
We did the best sketches of the era one of the Davey Mac Sports Program with myself, Roy Harter, Sean O'Barry, and Chris Pepper Stanley.
Right.
Phenomenal playlist, and you really need to go check it out. I rewatched it. Now, don't get me wrong. I was big time fucked up. But I said, this is better than anything Saturday Night Live has done.
Oh, yeah.
In the last 45 years.
Oh, 45. I was going to say 20 years.
45 years.
Fair enough. I don't know if we hold up to the Eddie Murphy era.
We destroy Eddie. Okay, things like Quibblers.
True.
Far superior
Quibblers
to anything Eddie Murphy's ever done.
Quibblers was a good one.
Now, meanwhile, after I put that playlist, Roy,
Yeah.
Chris Pepper Stanley tweeted out something where he clearly wrote in an AI, in one of those, AI picture makers.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck. I sound like I'm 90 years old right now. One of those AI things, Roy. One of those apps. He clearly put in the search box, East Side Dave, Monmouth University, March Madness. Because out came a picture of a crazy... First of all, Monmouth University was the school I attended. It's not like we're talking about Syracuse.
Right.
Or, fucking whatever, Villanova, one of these fucking big schools that everyone goes to. Talking about Monmouth. But it was just, it was interesting. I guess it was a shout out, Roy. I guess it seemed to me to be a shout out.
Okay.
So I was pleased with that, actually. I quote tweeted it and said, "Go Hawks." So I guess Pepper is feeling the March Madness. Yeah, did you get that picture? Just to show if anyone's watching on YouTube, not a big deal. It's on my Twitter. I retweeted it. Just find the old man with the fucking... Oh, there it is.
That's it. Yeah, that definitely looks like you, buddy.
And scroll down to see the thing. Yeah, there it is. Monmouth, Roy. See that?
I see it. Yeah, there's a little bit of a... I'm surprised.
No, I mean, that's Eastside. He put in the search box, Eastside Dave, Monmouth University, March Madness. I don't know what the deal is with the pasta.
Or the mustard. You don't even like mustard.
I mean, not for... You know what? Mustard's grown on me.
Oh, wait.
Mustard's grown on me.
Is that mustard? What is that?
That's another one he put. That's another picture. I don't know what the fuck this substance is.
That appears to be mac
Mustard
and cheese. Like,
Oh.
I'm guessing he heard Davey Mac.
Oh, Robert, very good.
Oh, my-
This should be a game show.
Wow, now that is...
Pepper does AI images, and we all have to guess
What his
there.
prompt was.
that was actually really good.
Yeah, I don't know how you came to that conclusion, but
That's definitely what he put. He definitely put Davey Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And Monmouth, he must have put that because the computer isn't going to know how he went to college, right?
No, it looks like Stan Man went through and made a bunch of different teams with iconic figures from their school, like you.
Oh, thank you, Chris Stanley.
Yeah, like it.
He chose Davey Mac. So actually, he wrote to Monmouth University basketball. He wrote, "I've got a new mascot for you," and I was like, "Sign me up! I'll be the Monmouth mascot tomorrow, especially if it includes pouring." I thought it was pouring mustard. Now I realize it is pouring mac and cheese down my face. Fair enough. So, all right, this is all. I mean, that's a little bit of fucking housekeeping. So the reason why we're doing the show today and next week is because I have to work these parades. I have to work them for the Red. We do a live broadcast. Then we are actually going on the float down the parade, still broadcasting, mind you. No shot of me doing the shows on Sundays. And because the Davey Mac Sports Program has one of the greatest work ethics of all time, and we try to get you a weekly episode, no matter what the fuck happens, that's why we're doing it today. And next week, we'll figure out which day.
Right.
Doesn't sound like it will be Saturday next week. So it could be Friday, could be Monday, but we are going to give an episode. It's just these next 2 Sundays, tomorrow and next week, I'm working. Okay, I'm working the Belmar Parade, then I'm working the Asbury St. Patrick's Parade. And the Asbury one, Roy, has really come on strong.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. The Asbury one is new. The Belmar one's been going on for 60 years.
Okay.
The Asbury started 15 years ago, has quickly become one of the biggest parades. It goes Belmar, Hoboken,
Okay.
and then Asbury in terms of population. So we get 2 of the 3 biggest parades in New Jersey, and I got to work them both. But I'm dedicated to still doing it.
And
Robert?
Asbury's really come far because when it first started doing parades, they called it Asbury because the parades were so shitty.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because they have a lot of gay people there, which is kind of the truth. But that's actually who brought Asbury back. Asbury was like a fucking crack den from the late 60s all the way through the late 90s. And then in the 21st century, it's come back and become a hip, fun little city again. Mini city. Little Jersey mini city. And it's because the gay people came in and made things nice.
That's why I keep getting the visions from God that I need to go to Asbury and warn them.
So today I'd like to also do a basketball challenge. 60 seconds. I'd like to challenge myself and do 15 shots. I think the previous record may have been 12, but I'd like to do 15 in 60 seconds. I'd also like to do a basketball trivia game because people like it when Roy Harter attempts to answer sports questions.
Oh.
And because we did a celebration of baseball last week, I'd like to do a little basketball trivia where you can't cheat, motherfucker. Okay. Because the questions come from here.
Okay, fair enough.
And I don't want you competing against Robert because he'll just destroy you.
Yeah, I know that.
I mean, unless, Robert, you want to play. I was just thinking Roy has to get, 5 out of 10 in order to win.
Oh.
Something like that.
When you have a star like Roy, why would I step on his toes? Let the man shine, It's like Kobe. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Right. But yeah, exactly. This is more, who wants to be a millionaire? You're up there by yourself, pal.
I'll be coughing.
You're playing against the game, baby. You're playing against, if anything, me.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah. When do you want to do this? Is this something we're doing right now, or?
No, we're going to do it shortly. But I am in the middle of watching, so we'll do a little sports where they put out a 8 to 10 part docu-series on the Patriots on ESPN, 30 for 30 last year.
Yeah.
And Apple has just done another one. And I thought, is Apple just playing the ESPN one? No, it's a completely another one about the Patriots dynasty. Another 10-part series. Pretty insane. One fucking team's got, in the last year, 2 different long docu-series about it. But I watch both. Well, I'm up to episode 6 on the Apple one.
Okay.
But my God, do I love watching the Giants highlights. I love watching the Giants highlights. And when the goddamn Giants beat the 18-0 Patriots in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And the thing that I learned from this episode was Robert Kraft's son.
Yeah.
I forget, John Kraft or whatever, said after the 18-0 Super Bowl loss, where they became 18-1 to the Giants, he said there were grown men vomiting and crying on the ground after the game.
Wow.
He said, I've never seen anything like it. On the ground, most guys were on the ground, and they were either crying or puking.
Oh. Maybe there was something in the food at the stadium.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it's that they fucking choked away their chance at immortality, Daddy.
Oh.
That they would have fucking made the only undefeated team, Miami Dolphins, 17-0, a footnote. Because they would have been 19-0. Can't argue with that.
Right.
You can always say, we're the best undefeated team. We got 2 more wins than you. And they would be the greatest team ever. There would be no denying it. You would have Brady, Belichick, the defense, Randy Moss.
Aaron
That's
Hernandez.
the greatest team of all time. I'm not sure if he was on the second one, the first one.
Oh, okay, because he was just a killer on the field.
I think he was on the second Super Bowl.
I see what he did there, David.
Yeah.
Even I know that reference.
I've gotten to the Aaron Hernandez part. And the amount of people who do the same soundbite, they're like, yeah, we should have seen this coming. There were plenty of there were plenty of signs. Yeah, he beat up a lot of people at Florida University. And he also threatened someone with a gun. But
Yeah.
we decided, we're just going to ignore that and draft him anyway. Yeah. Woo-hoo. And it's like, wow. I mean, they knew. They fucking knew. They were goddamn drafting Satan.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
They knew it.
Do you think if he lived in Asbury, he would have found happiness in his life? That's been a lot of speculation in the Hernandez situation.
That he was a gay man?
Well, he hated himself and was a closeted homosexual, and he hated himself for it, and that's why he was such an angry individual.
Interesting. I don't know. I don't know that to be true. But, I mean, that's an interesting thought. But either way, the guy's a fucking murderer.
Yeah.
And Bill Belichick's like, you know what? I'm going to draft a murderer. I mean, and again, maybe he didn't know he was going to murder people. He knew this guy actually has ties to gangs, Bill. You still, it's a 40. Listen.
How's he catch the ball in the red zone?
This was the quote. Well, he's a first-round talent available in the 4th round. So we're going to get a first-round talent for peanuts, for nothing, monetarily wise.
Yeah.
Why not? And that's what Belichick is thinking. And then when the guy turns around and kills fucking 40 people.
Yeah. I think it was like.
They can't go, well, yeah, we do know. We know you've drafted a fucking goddamn serial killer. Jesus. But I'll tell you, this documentary is great. You know what I feel bad for at the end of the day? Drew Bledsoe.
Why is that?
God, Belichick fucking discarded his ass like a bag of rotten tomatoes. Bledsoe was the quarterback, all-pro quarterback, Roy.
Okay.
Before Brady got there. And in a situation very similar to Wally Pipp and Lou Gehrig, he gets hurt in one game. The fucking substitute, the replacement gets in there. Guy never gets his job back. The replacement ends up being a legend. Same thing happened with Gehrig and Wally Pipp. Same thing happened with Bledsoe and Brady.
Okay.
That's the end of that. But my God, the guy was good. Yeah, the guy could throw that football.
Also, he got legitimately injured. He didn't have a headache like Wally Pipp did. He broke his wrist and couldn't throw his arm, right? Or couldn't throw the ball, and that's why they had to bring Brady in.
They actually showed how serious it was. It was way more serious. The doctor of Drew Bledsoe came on screen and said, yeah, he could have died. Because what happened was the defensive player who hit him, hit him so hard, he put a hole in Bledsoe's lung.
Oh.
So what ended up happening is Bledsoe's lungs ended up filling 2/3 filled with blood. If that had filled completely with blood, you're dead.
Yeah.
And Bledsoe goes to the hospital, and the doctor's like, oh, shit, he's got his lung 2/3 filled with blood. They had to do emergency surgery, and the doctor's like, 15 more minutes, he was dead.
Did you hear the doctor say he bled just so?
You like that, Roy? Drew Bledsoe we're talking about.
Yeah, it's very, very clever. Very clever. Oh, boy.
All right, Roy. How much basketball does your ass know?
Well, we're about to find out.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Ooh, probably a 2.
A 2.
Yeah, a 2. I don't know.
I'm going to say, give me one of, give me if you have a sweet spot of NBA knowledge.
Okay.
I'll try to play on your terms, in your ballpark.
Oh.
Do you have a sweet spot of NBA knowledge? Is there any era I should be concentrating on?
Yeah, actually, let's try 90s Knicks.
90s Knicks? Just one fucking team?
Oh, okay.
No. We'll do goddamn 90s Knicks. We're going to do 90s
team
Knicks.
Dave knows the most about, Roy.
Okay.
Yeah,
You should have done 90s
Roy,
Pelicans or something he had no knowledge on.
I am a Knicks fan.
Okay.
So, no.
I was talking about 1890s, David.
The Knickerbocker Factory.
When it was mandated that you referred to them as the Knickerbockers.
Yeah.
The Knickerbockers are on the floor.
Right.
It's 1890, and the final score, Knickerbockers 14, Bulls 12.
Yeah, when they were still wearing the leather helmets.
Those stupid fucking idiots. It took them like 40 years to realize they could cut a hole in the peach basket. They literally had, for years and years, a giant broomstick
Right.
that every time they scored a bucket, they would hit the ball
Yeah.
out. No, it took them like forever to be like, hey, morons, why not cut the bottom out and fucking circumvent the broomstick?
Yeah.
You goddamn cavemen.
The original,
Fucking idiots.
the original basket maker was pissed because he needed the baskets back that they were using to play basketball on. So they cut the bottoms out, and he was like, "What the fuck? I used these."
Come on, man. How the hell am I going to collect peaches now? What did you do to my baskets? Okay. 90s Knicks.
Yeah, let's try it.
As
I mean, this is
so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you 7 questions.
7.
Seven.
Okay.
We're going to do it like last. You got to get 4. It's like World Series rules, NBA Finals rules.
Okay.
All right? You got to get 4 correct in 7. You get 4 out of 7, you win.
All right. That's going to be a real tough one. I hope
You
I hope you make these a little somewhat easy, David.
I am making them according to your
Okay.
qualifications.
Okay. This all right. Let's go.
Number 1.
All right.
I'm going to start easy. I am going to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire with this thing. This should be pretty simple, Roy. Give me the captain of the Knicks in the 1990s.
That would be Michael Jordan, David.
Oh, my God. Robert.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was Patrick Riley. Ewing.
Pat Riley?
Yeah, he was the coach, so he would be considered the captain.
No.
You mean Ewing?
No.
You mean Ewing? Is that what you're going
No,
for?
no. Ah! Not giving you 3 cracks at that.
Okay.
Ewing. Yes, Patrick Ewing.
Okay.
That was the easiest one of the goddamn round.
I told you, David. It's
What do you do?
You asked for 90s Knicks.
What are
I
you?
know. That
What are
doesn't
you
mean I know
viewing,
it.
Roy?
No, I'm not viewing anything. I keep my hands in plain sight so nothing can be Googled or anything.
Roy.
Yeah.
Question number 2.
Okay.
You just mentioned Pat Riley.
Yeah.
What team did Pat Riley coach before the Knicks?
Oh my God. I was kind of hoping you'd ask me what suits did he wear. Okay. Before the Knicks, Pat Riley was coaching the Bulls.
Oh my God. He's never going to do. And this is Robert.
This is bad.
Did we know that he knows jack and shit about the Knicks and Jack Left Town?
Yes, we did know that, Dave.
I
As
told you
pointed
that.
out and was like, Roy, don't
Then
choose this
why
subject.
would he ask for this category?
Because I knew a couple more players than I did in any other era.
The Lakers.
He's a sadist, Dave.
The Lakers, Roy. He's the most famous basketball coach in the entire 1980s by far.
Okay.
As the head coach of the Lakers, Magic, Kareem. Oh man.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, David.
That's a point.
What do you can't just randomly say players' names.
Well, I knew.
They expect to play.
I knew.
You have to get this next one right.
Okay, I'll try.
Who did the Knicks beat? Wait, no, hold on. That's not a
Lots of women.
I mean, in Anthony Mason's case, that's
Oh, I
correct.
know.
But we're not going to talk about that 90s.
Yeah, I knew Anthony Mason.
I know, but we're not going to bring him
Yeah.
up. He will not be an answer. All right, here's the question. The Knicks played what team in the NBA Finals in 1995?
Knicks, the Bulls.
Oh
So
my
they're in the
God.
same
In the
conference.
NBA Finals, the Bulls and Knicks can't play each other in the NBA Finals because they're both in the Eastern Conference.
Oh.
You son of a bitch.
Okay.
They got to play a team from the West.
Okay, so
The
from
Knicks played what team in the 1995 NBA Finals?
the Lakers.
Who?
I said Lakers.
Wrong!
Damn it.
The Houston Rockets, you're 0 for 3.
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to know the Houston Rockets? If I don't.
Because it was the NBA Finals.
And that's where that famous phrase, one of the commentators said, Houston, we have a problem. That's where that came from.
Oh,
All right, good. I thought you were going to ask because I'm going to build off that Houston Rockets thing.
okay.
In one game,
Yeah.
during the NBA Finals. I want you to really pay attention here.
Yeah.
In one of those games, in the NBA Finals, they broke in. The game was on NBC. Shh, boys, please. This is important. They broke in on NBC.
Okay.
Tom Brokaw was the guy who broke on NBC, and picture in picture, they had a little insanely big time, I'll just call it big time news event that was occurring at the exact same time as this NBA Finals game. So while the game was going on, Tom Brokaw was actually covering this news event. It's 1995.
Okay. I think
that is.
I think I know this one, David. I actually think it's one of two things. The first option was it the O.J. Simpson trial or incident? And my second option was the L.A.
Roy?
Yeah. It was the O.J. Simpson.
Doing what, Roy?
He was running from the police. He had a big cavalcade.
The car chase.
Yeah, I mean, he had just murdered someone.
You know what? I'm giving it to him.
Okay.
That's what it was. The O.J. Simpson Ford white Bronco car chase.
That's right. That's what I said.
Robert.
Are we talking about the 1995 NBA Finals?
Yes. Or was it 94?
I think it was 94, because in 95, the Rockets swept the Magic.
I'm going to still give myself that one, David.
Yeah. Give yourself the point. The point was the NBA Finals versus the.
But I just thought maybe that's why Roy was so confused, because he was thinking about the Magic versus Rockets with Shaq's first Finals and everything. So I didn't want him to be confused.
Good point. No, but he knew. He knew it was OJ.
Yeah. I knew I figured your mistake, David. I didn't want to call you out on it because you are the sports master.
I am boiling hot with how much you're insulting me right now.
Which one of us? Because I was trying to be as coy as possible when I was just like,
Roy. I'm insulted by Roy. Say he doesn't want to cover for my mistake. Okay, Roy Harter.
Yeah,
you're still alive, buddy.
Okay.
Can Roy Harter put together the greatest comeback in the history of the Davey Mac Sports Program? That's what we're determined to find out.
Okay, let's do it, David. I can do this.
Roy.
Yeah.
OJ killed 2 people.
1994.
Give me one.
Oh,
during the time of the Knicks in the 90s, OJ killed 2 people.
Yeah.
Give me one person.
That he killed?
That he murdered.
Oh, Ron Howard.
Ron Howard, the fucking director.
No.
And Opie from the Andy Griffith Show. Happy Days. Ron Howard. Yeah,
Ron Goldman.
I got it.
Yeah.
Ron Goldman.
Yeah.
Nicole Brown Simpson, right?
Yeah.
The wife.
Yeah, I was going to
her?
say his wife, but I don't know if you would have given me that one.
I would have given it to you, but go ahead, Robert. Where are we going?
He was just held fiscally responsible for the murders of it. He was not convicted of murdering those people, just for legal purposes on the Davey Mac Sports Program.
True. Allegedly. Yeah, good point.
So
fiscally responsible.
Roy.
Yep. He's every day on Twitter.
Roy.
He's out there. Hello, Twitter world.
Roy.
Yeah.
There was a guy who lived in the back of OJ's house, in a little guest house.
Yep.
Blonde dude.
Yeah.
Came across as a little bit of a nitwit.
Yes.
What's his name? Question number 6.
Kato Kalin.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
He's one away from the greatest comeback in the history of sports challenge.
I know my basketball, David.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Roy Harter stepping up, knowing his 90s Knicks trivia. Final question. Give me one team O.J. Simpson played for when he was a football player. He played for 2. I want one. He's one of the most famous players.
I was going to
He's a running back.
Interesting way to end basketball trivia.
Roy, think East Coast.
I was going to say the Juice, but I don't think that's an actual team.
The Juice is his
nickname. Exactly.
So I will, because you got his nickname, I'll give you half a hint. Think New York, but don't think Giants or Jets.
Okay. And it was a football team.
It was, Roy. I really can't give you a better hint than what I just said.
He gave you 2 of the 3.
I mean, like, that's actually almost giving you the game. Can you please get this answer correct? I'm trying to throw it for you now.
All right. Well,
did you hear what I said?
A football team that's not the Jets or the Giants.
And I said, think New York. Correct.
Montreal.
Robert, don't confuse him. He's easily confused.
Jets, Giants. I mean, are there other football teams in New York?
Please, I don't want to hate you for the rest of my life.
Fruity Flakes.
You have to get this. I don't want to hate you forever.
Oh my God.
I don't.
I mean,
I don't want to hate
It's
you.
called the Alabama of New York.
oh my God, the Alabama of New York is
Near Montreal.
You're not helping.
Buffalo.
Let me help him. New York State, bud.
He
Please.
said the city.
Buffalo Bills.
The Buffalo Bills. He did it. He won. Oh my God, who saw that coming?
I sure as hell didn't, David. Actually, that's
Roy Harter is the 1990s Knicks Davey Mac Sports Program Trivia Challenge champion. Roy, talk to us. How do you feel about winning probably your first ever sports trivia challenge on the Davey Mac Sports Program? Ever.
like I said, David. I know my '90s basketball.
Yeah. The dogs listen to the dogs. They're going crazy. Everyone is going nuts. Whoa, my microphone just fell down. It's just one of those. It's pandemonium. Well done, Roy.
Thank you, David.
Well done,
Thank
Roy.
you.
All right, I'm going to try to do my basketball challenge now. Can you excuse me, sirs? When I go play the basketball, these dogs are going to get crazy. So I will say this. If the dogs interfere,
Yeah.
all right, Robert, like there should be some kind of like penalty for that. Because that's bullshit.
Yeah, if the dogs interfere, we take them out back and euthanize them.
Now, how are we gonna see? Oh, okay, there we go.
I'm going to turn the goddamn thing around.
Okay,
How you like them apples, Roy?
that's much better, Bobby. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
You want me to outside or to do it like this, right?
That's perfect.
That's great. You're right in shot. If you stand by your table there, we should have a full action.
All right.
I don't know how I feel about the Kennedy for president poster. That's clearly missing a hole in the head. I don't know if you could see that. There's like
I can't actually see that. That's fantastic.
What?
your Kennedy picture has a hole in the head.
I know, isn't that weird? But the weird thing is the shape of the hole is literally the shape of a bullet.
Yeah.
That's what freaks me out. And really, I had this poster somewhere else, and I just took it, and it was one of those like ticky-tack things on the poster. So when I relocated to this apartment, right, the ticky-tack took off that piece of thing, and I couldn't believe it. It put it in the shape of a bullet, right on the head. You're 100%
Unbelievable.
freaky, right?
Dave, we have what it's called if the dogs interfere, and that's a technical growl, according to Articulate John.
I like
Yeah,
it.
That was a good one,
Points
John.
for technical growl. I like that. Good shit.
That's great.
Good ass shit. All right, I'm gonna do this chair here. Excuse me. Thank you. No. Both of you guys, chill. All right.
Now,
Robert, you tell me when to go. I'm looking for 15 shots in 60 seconds.
15 shots in 60
But
seconds.
I will say this, Robert. You're gonna have to pause the clock if the dog like tries to fuck the ball up.
Okay. I am ready when you are, Dave.
I can
3,
start.
3, 2, 1, hit it. One.
Oh.
2, Enzo playing some defense.
Nope.
2 shots, 15 seconds down. He's not on a good pace, folks.
Not at all.
3. It's going to need a streak here. 4, 5,
5.
6. He's picking up pace.
You may want to bark at your dogs,
7.
David.
At the halfway point, he's at 7.
Hey, oh no!
Oh, no.
No, sir.
8. 20 seconds to make 8 shots. Here we go.
Oh shit!
Oh, boy.
Technical growl! Robert, technical growl!
We're giving
Technical
you got,
growl!
Yep, you got 18 seconds left, Dave. I got you. That's technical growl. You got 9 shots, and you've been shooting for 18 seconds.
All right, I'm gonna start and then hit the clock.
3. 10 shots.
10.
11. 12.
Oh no.
5 seconds. He's got 12 and 5. 13. He's got 3 seconds. 14. 1 second. Last second. He hit it. The time expires.
Nope, that last one didn't count, David.
I got 14.
14.
I gotta go again, guys. I gotta go again.
You got this, Dave. I believe in
Right.
you. Maybe lock the dogs in the bedroom?
No, I can't. I can't do that to my buddies. I never will. All right, but I'm doing it.
Here we go. 15, and we're starting in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1 shot. 2 shots. He's got to keep a pace of 1 shot every 4 seconds. 3.
Oh, he's doing better than that.
4. He's ahead of the game here.
Now he's found his rhythm.
5. We really need a technical growl to throw him off. 5.
I gotta take him to a Dave and Buster's and win some tickets with these skills.
If we go, he's Dave and we're the Busters.
Yeah. He's gonna be our ringer.
Uh-oh. Halfway there. 6 shots, halfway there. 7. Gonna need some hot shooting. 8. He's getting it. 9 with 20 seconds to go. 10. 15 seconds. 11. 12. 10 seconds to make 3 shots.
13.
5. 4.
3.
2. At the buzzer. He does it.
Wow.
Wow. Good for you, Dave.
I did it.
Oh, man.
I did it. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank my kids. I want to thank Roy Harter. I want to thank Robert Tamburo. I want to thank the whole goddamn world for believing in me. This is the greatest goddamn moment of my life, which is fucking pathetic. It means I've led a very bad life. But nevertheless, this is the #1 highlight of my entire fucking life. Nothing I've done means anything, and I've had 2 kids.
That's why, according to Kevin Flynn, that's why they call him Mr. Champion.
And I want to say something for the record. I wasn't complaining on that second round. There were at least 2 technical growls. But I didn't say nothing. It's a hard champion. Can't be tested, man. Can't do it, man. Nobody fuck with the day, man.
Now, does Enzo get a go where we do it like Air Bud?
All right, boys.
See how many Air Bud can make.
I think that's going to do it for the Davey Mac Sports Program.
Oh, yeah.
Unless, Robert, did you have anything you'd like to add today?
I've got a couple of things, Dave. For starters,
All right,
I think, Air Bud, how he was like a shooter, much like a Reggie Miller, Ray Allen type. Enzo would be more of a Draymond Green, where he's just getting technical fouls, biting people. He would be a real problem on the court.
Well, see, Enzo, I think, was having fun. He wanted to actually play the game. What he's got to understand is this. Jump shooter goes up in the air. You have to allow him to come down. You cannot invade his personal space and get right under there. Otherwise, the guy can break his ankle when he lands on the ground. So what Enzo was doing was multiple technical growls over and over again where I was in the air and he's trying to undercut my goddamn legs. Okay? So that fucking 15 is like, that's almost closer to 20, 25.
Yeah, it's called displacement, and I used to get called for it all the time. A good way to get around that is if you just leave your knee out so the guy lands with his nuts on your knee. It's not displacement, and he's going to think twice about shooting the basketball. Speaking of nuts while playing basketball, P. Diddy's been in the news, but I feel like the biggest story about P. Diddy has been missing. Have you guys heard this at all?
No.
No.
So P. Diddy's been alleged of force drugging when doing bad things to women and also doing that to men and recording it and extorting them. And one of the stories that's resurfaced as of late is Jamie Foxx was on the Howard Stern show talking about playing naked basketball with P. Diddy and friends.
What? Wait a second. So it's not shirts and skins, it's fucking dicks and asses?
Everybody.
I mean,
it's all skin on skin.
Fucking skins on skins, baby.
Now,
Fucking big dicks. swinging in the breeze. Honestly, that is no. I don't want sports and nudity mixed ever. No, I don't like it. I don't care for it. Jamie Foxx, why would he participate in that?
Well, basically so he could get deals and be famous.
Oh, this is before Jamie Foxx was a big-time movie star?
He was just starting out, yeah.
Oh!
And that's how they would use it. They would film him and then blackmail. But here's my thing. Jesus. I would absolutely play in that basketball game. And I would play the best game of my life because my only defense, now you're playing basketball to prove how straight you are. Because I want the footage to come out and be like, you see that step back? That step back wasn't gay. That up and under wasn't gay. You're telling me that was gay? No. That's just good
Who's
form
gonna
basketball.
Watch your fucking step back when your fucking ass is nude and you're trying to dribble a basketball, Robert? I'm not going to be able to concentrate on your fucking footwork. I'm sorry, pal.
You're telling me if Van Gogh was painting Starry Night naked, you wouldn't be able to look at that beautiful piece of artwork? Because I'm telling you, you would see the step back and you would completely forget I was naked. You'd be like, that is how the game is meant to be played.
Well, did he allow them to wear shoes and socks?
I didn't get all the details, but that would be even worse if he made you lace up your basketball shoes and was like, nah, take your drawers off.
No, actually, I would demand to at least wear sneakers. If he's gonna have me nude, I definitely want to. I don't want any slippage on the court, and I want my ankles protected. I want sneakers.
I mean, that does seem fair. If you roll an ankle, it feels like you're not gonna be able to get away.
How about this? If you're feeling so strong, right in here, right now, a new public challenge to P. Diddy, Jamie Foxx, and the third man of their choice. The Davey Mac Sports Program will go 3-on-3 in naked basketball. Davey Mac, Robert, and Roy. Sorry, Roy. I know that you probably are going to be hesitant to sign up, but Robert and I signed you up for this already.
As long as we're playing 90s basketball, I'll be okay.
Well, here's the bad news, Roy. Jamie Foxx had a stroke, and that he's about Dave's height, so that's who Dave's going to be covering. I got P. Diddy because he's short. You're just the wild card. It's probably going to be that giant black dude from the edge of the bed meme that went around. Box him out, Roy.
Yeah.
Just as long as Hulk Hogan isn't their third man, we'll be okay. We just got to make sure that we neutralize the third man from the BWO. We're calling that's the name of their team. All right, guys. This is it. I got to go. I'm going to take these motherfucking dogs out, who I love, but they need a walk. They need to get the energy out. And I still think if I get like a couple rope or like a sled, I'm going to like have my own Iditarod through my town in New Jersey. These dogs are so strong. They'll pull me like 35 miles an hour. I'll be like, ah!
When the police suspend your license because you've been harassing them too much, I look forward to you traveling by Iditarod.
Yeah, look at this, you fucks. The police. I don't need no fucking driver's license. I got my 2 goddamn dogs. We're going to Iditarod this shit.
Yeah. Mush.
All right, boys. Listen, thank you very much. Thank you for changing your schedule. Tomorrow's the Belmar St. Patrick's Day Parade, just to remind everyone in the MSP audience. Then next Sunday, March 10th, is the Asbury Parade. So we're not going to do these shows on Sunday. We're going to, I don't know, we'll figure this one is good to go, but next week we'll figure that day out, Friday, Saturday, or Monday. But I could do this time again next week if you want. I don't know, whatever.
We'll figure it out. And once we have a date, we will tweet it out for those of you who want to stay tuned. I know Kevin, it's kind of been all over the place. I saw that in the chat. So we'll make sure we let you guys know. Thank you for understanding, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Listen. We are very, very busy people. All 3 of us have a lot of shit going on. We're committed to giving a weekly Davey Mac Sports Program because we know we have the best sports podcast in the world. So we're going to continue to do that. If the live thing is a big deal, apologies in advance. We got to do this when we can do it for now. That's all. So it's either we do it when we can do it, or, we schedule a day and then we're like, oh shit, I can't do this date. I can't do this date. Robert's in fucking Toronto on this. Roy's got a gig over here. We got to, we just got to do it when we got to do it. We're crazy ass busy, but we also appreciate everyone on the DMSP. The audience You guys are always with us, and we love you. Shout out to Chris Pepper Stanley for that artificial intelligence picture. That actually made me laugh a lot. Shout out to Robert for mixing it up, for being goddamn flexible, having a very positive attitude these days, being a wonderful guy.
Thanks, man.
And I mean that. There was no sarcasm behind that. Robert was waiting for
I was waiting for the shoe to drop. I was like, shit, have I been bad? I thought I was doing well.
I realized myself, even to myself, I came across sarcastic.
No, but thank you.
I'm being sincere. Robert's done a great job. He's moving. Everybody is really moving and shaking. Roy's the most successful audio goddamn designer and engineer in the United States of America. He's got all these. I'm Roy. Do you not have like legit projects you're working on right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is my point. Roy's like fucking, he's Quincy Jones over there. I got shit. Robert's a stand-up comedian who's got gigs in goddamn Montreal and Chicago and shit. So
see me in Tower City tonight, North Carolina next weekend.
Boom. So that's why we're doing what we do. But we love you, and we want to thank you for supporting us and showing up for us each and every week. And we'll be back next week when we can, but we will be doing a show next week. Until that time, he's Roy Harter. He's Robert Tamburo. I'm Davey Mac. Good night, everybody.